Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of WeFolder.com's overall look at Marble Saga Kororinpa. If you haven't watched the first video, please be sure to do that first, otherwise you're missing half the tour. Now for this second half, we are going to check out 2 more worlds, so let's just go ahead and jump right back into it. I think I've only gotten 1 actually. But getting the gold and the platinum trophies does actually unlock additional worlds or marbles, so it's definitely worth trying for them. We are going to back out once more, and this time we're going to be checking out the city. The city is a pretty cool theme. Once again, the city is a bonus world. This is bonus world C, and the city was also a theme in the original Kororinpa game as well. We're going to be checking out stage 3, seeing as how that's the only stage that I have unlocked in it. For the city, let's go with, let's pick the panda marble. The panda has some pretty good response, but it's really slow, and it's not bouncy. It sticks to the ground very well. Panda is probably a good marble to pick if you're new at the game, which I kind of am, even though I played the hell out of the original game. Alright, so let's do this. As you can see, we have a railing on the back there, but there's no railing in the front, so we want to keep that in mind. There's also a level gauge that you can turn on if you want to use that for help. It shows you where the position of your Wii Remote is. Now for this particular world, as you can see, I'm holding the Wii Remote completely straight up to try and get on the wall here. Throughout this game, you're going to be doing a lot of this. And as you can see, there we go, now we're back to the normal position. Marble Saga has a lot of crazy puzzles like that, where it's kind of interfering with the gravity. Another thing you're going to see in a lot of stages are hazards, like these giant magnifying glasses. If I were to go underneath those, they would burn me. So things are getting pretty tricky and pretty difficult here, as you can see. Some of the other hazards would be, there's slippery ice in the ice-themed world, there are cannons, and there's just a huge variety of stuff. Spikes, lava, sticky blocks that, cause you to stick to them and make it a little bit more difficult to navigate through the puzzles. That's really, if you played the original game, there's a lot more crazy stuff to avoid in this one than there was in the original. There, as you can see, there's a bumper, which I don't want to bump into because it sends me flying. Made it to the goal there in a pretty decent time, 1 minute 10 seconds. I actually beat my old high score. It's pretty nice. And I didn't get a trophy for that though, so as you can imagine, getting those trophies is quite hard. We're going to check out one more stage here. I think we have time for one more. We're going to back out once again. This time we're going to check out the Sizzling Desert, which is a pretty difficult stage. World number 3, I should say. It's not a stage, it's actually a world. And we're going to go with stage number 2, which it's kind of tricky. You have to go back to holding the Wii Remote like this, even if you're holding it like this. So it kind of tricks me at times. This one, let's go with my favorite marble. This is the penguin. Now one thing you'll notice, each marble actually has a little specialty about it. The cat, the pig, the penguin, their specialty is that they make cute sounds. Some of the specialties are that they grip the road better, they're faster. Let's go with the penguin because he makes cute sounds. He's also he's kind of a beginner's marble as well. Now this one is, like I said, getting quite more difficult. So what I have to watch out for are these bumpers here. As you can see, that just sent me really flying all the way back to the start. In addition to the bumpers, we also have fans there. So we want to wait and time it just right to get across. Ooh, we don't want it to blow us off the edge. We also have these little railings. So as you can see, there's just a huge number of stuff to interact with in Marble Saga. Another thing you can do is jump into these cannons, and now it's going to shoot me out. Now, if you played the original game, the cannons are actually different in this one. When you get into the cannon, you have to tilt the Wii Remote and aim yourself. Oh, nice! No, 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 no! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, wow. That was pretty close. This is a pro at work here, guys. So yeah, like I was saying, the cannons actually have you aim where you're gonna shoot, which is, as you can see, considerably more difficult. We might not actually be able to finish this stage in time, which could be a little bit of a pain. Let's try for it. Let's really try to speed right through this one. Although we do have to wait for the fan again now. Another thing I want to point out is that Marble Saga actually has some pretty good graphics, especially for a marble rolling game. I mean, you're not really expecting much in terms of visuals in a marble rolling game, but there's a lot of stuff on display here, like bump mapping and just a lot of nice special effects. Another big feature to Marble Saga are these new Kororin capsules that you'll find. When you collect these, you are collecting junk, which can be used in the stage editor. So it's pretty necessary to collect those. Alright, I don't think we're going to actually have time to finish this one, so we're going to back out. What you can do is press the 2 button, that's the pause menu. Some of the stuff you can do from here is turn the level gauge on and off. You can also check out the map, so if you wanted to look through the map, You click on the map, you can zoom in and out, turn around, get a good idea what the map looks like. We're going to back out and quit. I think that's a pretty decent overall look at Marble Saga Kororinpa. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Stay tuned to this YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. All of WeFolder's content will now be placed on this YouTube channel. Until next time, guys, this is Josh Thomas from WeFolder.com. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to the site. Lots more from Marble Saga coming up.